Peace and love, family. It's yours truly, Nefer Peacock, Nubia, wanting to come to you real quick and talk to you about how I manifested everything on my different vision boards. Because a lot of you have written me wanting to know, what are some of the things that I've manifested and exactly how I did it and how I continue to do it. Just recently, I manifested some money, lots of money. I manifested like $2,000 because I needed $2,000 for a certain project that I'm working on, and I didn't know how I was gonna get it. But I just manifest. I said, okay, this is what I want, and I wrote it down on a dollar bill, and I placed it in a plant, and I wrote $2,000, and I wrote down thank you, and I just got so excited because I planted it in the soil of my money tree, which I typically do that on new moons. And next thing I know, somebody that I know won a lawsuit that they've been waiting on for years, like 5 years. And they just so happened to be like, without me asking for anything, saying, hey, you know what? I'm going to give you $1,500. Well, I was like, wow, this would be the $2,000 that I needed. And it only took like a week. A lot of these things happen fast. The faster you get excited, the more you get excited about it, the faster they happen. So I was like, okay, but I wanted 2,000. So I was gonna think 2,000, 2,000. Like, yeah, okay. This person said 1,500, but she really is gonna give me 2,000. And let's just, you know what? I'm gonna give you extra 500. Just go ahead and get you 2,000. Um, this happens to me all the time. I mean, I have numerous examples of when I moved to sunny South Florida. I didn't know if I was ready to go. This was 6 years ago. My lease was up, and I was like, do I want to get another place in Texas or do I want to move to South Florida? And all of a sudden, um, I asked one of my friends, I prayed about it. I was like, Lord, give me a sign. And then I got a text saying, no matter where you go, the Most High will be with you. So I was like, oh, that's my sign right there. Because I came from a person who never texts things like that, who never talks about God or spirituality or anything like that. So I went with $300. I moved to Florida. I had a friend that was living in Florida. She's like, yeah, just come crash on my couch, help me with bills, once you get a job or something. And I was like, okay. Um, what ended up happening was I did get a job for like a month there, just for having fun because I just went to this reggae club and this girl there, she was real cool. She was like, hey, are you working? I was like, no. She was like, okay, we'll start working here. And I basically, long story short, I started working there. I met a lot of great people and they loved my makeup. So they were like, we do my makeup. And that ended up spiraling to being a celebrity makeup artist, long story short. And I remember when I first moved there, I saw this area called Sunny Isles. And I said, I want to live there. I didn't know how I was going to live there, but I ended up making just enough money, starting several businesses through the money that I was making. And eventually, when my lease was up at that first place, I got a opportunity. I said, okay, I want to live in Sunny Isles and I only want to pay $1,500 for a 2 bedroom, 2 bath penthouse. That's totally unheard of. You can't usually find that under 2 G's easy. And everybody was like, you're crazy. You're not going to find that. But I ended up finding exactly that in Craigslist, a beautiful, and not only that was my condo only 1,500, but it was the nicest one in there. My penthouse was the nicest one in there because it was remodeled and it was fresh. And the guy was just so quick to have to get out because he just bought him a new house in the area of Beach House. So, I mean, I have lots of examples of how this works. But, like, for example, this right here, I moved my vision board above my TV. I didn't hang out a flat screen, but there's a lot of things on this vision board. This is my fifth one that I've manifested already. I made this at the end of last year. And for example, just going through this really quick, I know y'all guys hear me talking fast. It's because I just finished working out and I got to get baby Bella. She's going to wake up from her nap in a second. But these shoes I just hung up. That about a few days after I put this on my vision board, a closet full of shoes, I was with one of my friends, and and she was like, do you want to go to the beach? I was like, yeah. Right now I'm in Houston at my mother's house, and I have homes everywhere, but this is where I am currently. And anyways, she said, "Do you want to go to the beach?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." So we went to Galveston Beach, but on the way there, she stopped and bought her daughter some clothes or her some clothes. And she was like, "Hey, you like these shoes? Get these shoes. You like these shoes? Get these shoes." And I didn't question it. I didn't say no. I was just like, "Yeah." And I ended up getting all like about 10 pairs of shoes. And some of them which I haven't worn yet because I was pregnant and you can't really wear heels. You're not supposed to wear heels when you're pregnant. But I mean, everything on here, I had put a cruise right here on my vision board, the cruise ship, and just being spoiled on the cruise. And after I put that up, I ended up winning two cruises just in a random drawing at the mall. So whenever you feel inspired to do something, like someone says, put go in that drawing or play the lotto or whatever, do it. Go with whatever feels right and know that you can win it. So I won two cruises. Here it says, come book with us in an all suite resort. I ended up winning that as well. I ended up winning a trip for two. Oh, I'm not even showing you the vision board, right? You probably can't see, but I ended up winning a trip for two, round trip flight and hotel stay for 4 days for free. Most of this I've manifested already. I wanted a baby girl. I was pregnant. I did a ritual to get pregnant at that because I didn't think I could get pregnant. And then when I got pregnant, I wanted a baby girl. So I put a picture of a mommy kissing her daughter in the bathtub. And I put happily ever after baby. That's what it says right here. And my daughter is so happy, as you all can see. And it says, believe in miracles, appear, I have boss, I have wealth, think positive. There's a whole lot of stuff up here. And all of this stuff has already manifested except for this beach house right here. And I guarantee you it's going to end up looking just like this. Um, but that is just a quick example of some of the things I've manifested. But I've also manifested like a car. Like I remember being in sunny South Florida when I had first moved to Sunny Isles. No. This is when I first moved to Florida about a year after. In my first apartment. It's been 6 years in Miami. And I wanted a vehicle, a convertible. So what I ended up doing was I put a picture of a convertible, a black convertible, up on my vision board. And lo and behold, for my birthday, one of my friends ends up driving up with a big red bow on it and was like, "Hey, here you go." People are like, "Where did they do that at?" No, you must have been doing something for it. Manifest magic. Watch it. Just try me. Try to do these techniques that I give you and watch they work. And watch you'll be doing a video too and be like, no, this stuff works. It's just as easy as just knowing it. That's the key. You have to know that it's going to happen what you want. And you have to just sit back and wait on it. Like, your friends driving over with your cell phone, that you left at their house. That's how you're kind of waiting on what you want to manifest. Knowing it's going to happen and also keeping yourself in a positive vibration. Whatever makes you happy, do that when you get sad. If getting dressed makes you happy, if dancing or singing or writing or watching a funny movie or whatever it is that makes you happy, do that so that your vibration can always be positive. If you have an issue with somebody, a friend, a lover, talk about it, try to work it out. So that you are not unhappy about that situation. And if it doesn't change with that person, then maybe you have to cut that person off, because anytime you're harboring negative emotions, you're going to attract negative circumstances. Anytime you're feeling positive and you're just trusting in the Most High and you're trusting in your angels and in yourself for things to manifest, those things will manifest. You will get everything you want, from the person, from the mate, to the child, to the business, to the location you want to live in. I easily travel between New York, Miami, and Texas all the time because I have my residences and my friends there that love me. I manifest great friends, and I don't do it just for me. That's another thing. When you manifest things, be a gift to others. Be generous and share, okay? Because you should never do things just for you. So, you gotta excuse me, guys, because I'm detoxing. Queen of Fua says, don't say you're sick, say you're getting over something. You're detoxing. Your body's detoxing. Because your word sound has power, and you want to be very careful and very mindful of what you say. Don't say I'm broke. Don't say I can't afford this, because that's gonna just manifest that more. Just say I'm temporarily out of cash, but something's on its way. Okay, and just know that whatever you want, I mean, even if it's something as small as sometimes, say I'm craving some avocado. I don't know. Next thing I know, my friend will call me and be like, "Hey, I got some avocados just off my avocado tree. I'm about to bring them over." I mean, just as crazy as that, from the smallest to the biggest things. Nothing's too big, nothing's too small. So it's better to make a vision board than write down your goals, because a vision board you can hang up and it's always in the forefront of your mind and it's in your back of your subconscious and you're always manifesting it. Even from situations and scenarios. Sometimes if I know I want to like work out or record a video, I just say, okay, I'm gonna lay my daughter down. She's gonna stay asleep. She's not gonna wake up, and I just know that. And I just lay her down and I walk out the room, and she doesn't cry. She just stays asleep. I don't have to rock her or anything. So from the smallest things to the biggest things, just keep it in the forefront of your brain. Speak it and know what's gonna happen, because you are just that powerful. If you guys have any more questions, you can write me in my Nefer Peacock Nubia inbox on Facebook, or on my Gmail. If you want me to answer any questions, you can comment under the video. I love that. And for your likes and your shares, that means a lot to me, because I'm taking out time to do this. And so the reciprocation is always lovely. And I just love that I could be a gift to you guys through being an example of what works and what doesn't. I'm speaking from pure proof. Okay, it works. I'm gonna show you my money tree real quick. Here's a quick glance at one of my altars. uh I have all kinds of stuff right here. As you see in this money tree right here, there's a debit card and some cash hanging out of it. There's a little candle back there with money symbols on it. There's affirmations. My Bible is open to Matthew 7:7. That says, ask and ye shall receive, seek and ye shall find, knock and it shall be open to you. um I just have a lot of things that always remind me of what I want, what I love, and what I cherish. But anyways, I'm about to go drink some tea and finish working out. I love you guys. Peace and love. I can't wait to talk to you soon, okay? Like I said, comments, questions, whatever. Oh, subscribe to my channel so that you can see all the videos, be the first to see all the videos that I do to better your life, better my life. I just want us all to come up, because when we all come up, the more we come up. Okay? So yeah, I love you. Talk to you soon. Namaste. Peace. Hotep. Shalom. Salam. One.